Hello, epic viewers from around the multiverse. Prepare to indulge in experiencing sheer bliss, because today, another riveting Captain Stellar unboxing video is about to be brought to fruition. What items will I be unboxing? What items will I be opening? Without further delay, without further procrastination, allow me to elicit the box. What items are encompassed inside this bulky, hefty, tangible, nifty box? Let's find out. I'm going to demystify that answer to that inquiry right here, right now, so bear with me. It'll only take me billions of picoseconds to extract the item from the box and subsequently flaunt it from the camera for you to feast your glorious eyes on. Here we go. The unboxing process is about to commence. The unboxing process is officially underway. What item have I elicited? What item have I prompted? What item have I drawn force? Let's find out. This item is known by the moniker of a respirator. Is it a paradigm of resound perfection? Is it the epitome of resound perfection? Is it the embodiment of resound perfection? Let's find out. You could assess this product's merits down to the nitty-gritty details to determine whether or not it warrants a staggering, hefty premium price, or whether or not it should be relegated or consigned to the trash. Now, what do I think about this product thus far? Well, I have no opinion appertaining to this product. I've yet to utilize it. I need to gauge this product's merits and determine whether or not I should take recourse by returning the product if it does not work. Now, I recollect buying this product for a grand total of $3.58. So for 358 pennies, or nearly 36 dimes. This product could be yours. The price is amplified. It's now a grand total of $3.65. So you can buy it now for 365 pennies, or for 36 dimes and a nickel, or for 72 nickels. So the choice is up to you. Implement decisions based on your own volition. So this respirator can apparently filter out carcinogens, neurotoxins, endocrine disruptors, dust particles, metallic fumes, and other deadly compounds that have a low toxicity level. So this could protect you against toxins. It's a mitigator. It could help you nullify and negate and mitigate the deleterious effects appertaining to being exposed to those aforementioned deadly compounds. So it's comprised of two filter cartridges that you can replace at your own discretion. It utilizes filter paper as cartridge material. It's comprised of PVC plastic, and what else? It has a gel-like nose and mouth cover, which can apparently fit all users. So this product is apparently versatile. You can utilize it anywhere you go. It has a leather strap that can be adjusted. You can just place it around the circumference of your head. You can don this mask and look like Bane, or you can neglect to utilize it. It's up to you. It costs under $4, so it's relatively affordable, even if you're destitute and broke. So if it works, it's not an abysmal product. However, if it cannot perform its purported functionalities, then it should be relegated to the trash. However, if it cannot perform its purported functionalities, if it cannot do what it tells to do, then you can take recourse. eBay offers buyer protection, and hopefully you can receive a refund. If not, then it's a net loss of $3.58 or $3.65, depending on when you bought it. The price fluctuates, the price varies depending on the date, depending on the day you choose to buy it. That sounded atrocious. The price fluctuates depending on the day you buy it. There we go. So I'm not going to fiddle with it. I'm not going to tamper with it. I don't want to further compromise the integrity of the product. These cartridges are easily removable. I detest having to reattach them. This gel substance is relatively soft, so I take solace in utilizing it. It doesn't induce discomfort, but it could have been enlarged. Hopefully these filters are potent, hopefully they're efficacious, hopefully they work. I can't gauge whether or not they work. I can't measure the toxicity entering my bloodstream or being absorbed through my nasal passages, so whether or not they work is an enigma, and I guess I'll never know unless I get the technology to ascertain that answer. We also have this, some type of gloss coating. Unfortunately, this became detached. And even with this detached, it's still relatively comfortable. If you wear this for a prolonged period of time, then it may begin to induce discomfort. If you don't like that touching, tactile, grazing sensation where something is pressed against your face. I just want to verify something real briefly. Yeah, so this tactile sensation is quite burdensome for a prolonged period of time, especially if the strap is not fitted properly, but the strap can be adjusted at your own discretion, so there's latitude for adjustments with this product. Filter paper is relatively affordable to replace, so if you're working in a tainted abode, if you're working in a tainted environment, if your setting is hazardous, if it's lethal, if it's deadly, if carcinogens permeate throughout the air, if they pervade the air, then look no further than buying a respirator. Another alternative is to buy nasal filters, which are more expensive than the respirator, but they may be far more comfortable from your perspective. It all depends on what your preferences are. Some people detest nasal filters, other people detest respirators, other people prefer nasal filters, other people prefer respirators. Everyone's sentiments, everyone's perspectives, everyone's viewpoints, everyone's thoughts are disparate from one another. We all experience different facets of life, and we all have different tastes and preferences, so this may not tickle your fancy, but these may. So I don't know what your preferences are. They're an enigma, but I'm content with using this, and hopefully it doesn't induce discomfort after hours, but I presume it will be, and if it does, then I'll just have to take this off and then utilize the alternative product. So we'll see whether or not this works, and if it doesn't, then I always have these products, so it's all interchangeable. I can just swap out one product for another, and if it doesn't work, I can take recourse, contact the private seller via eBay, and demand a return. And if he refuses to return the defective product that does not do what it's purported to do, then eBay can step in and hopefully refund my money, because I bought the product with intention of having a working respirator and not with intention of having a shoddy defective product. So we'll see what transpires. The future is enigmatic, so since it's enigmatic, I do not know whether or not this product will bring me fortune or misery. I do not know whether this product will be a boon to my life or will be a liability. Perhaps I need to replace the filter paper, or perhaps it can last a couple more days. I do not know. I need to check it. I need to scrutinize everything and determine whether or not my purchasing decision was futile are worthwhile. So here's a respirator. One final time, you can inspect its mechanics and its inner workings and its properties and its components. So if you just amalgamate everything together, the strap, the gel-like nose and mouth, if you amalgamate everything together, which includes the cloth's inner coating, the strap, the gel-like rubber and nose covering, and the cartridges, then you get this respirator. And what else? I just hope it works, but there's nothing more I can do than hope and test it out and gauge whether or not it works. So here's everything you get for $3.58 or $3.65, depends on when you purchase it. So for 72 nickels, for 36 dimes and a nickel, for 365 pennies. You can't go wrong if you have respiratory issues, or if you live in a tainted environment inundated with neurotoxins, carcinogens, and endocrine disruptors. This also helps filter out dust particles, so it would behoove you to utilize it if you have respiratory issues. But even if you don't, it's always good to utilize products such as these as mitigators to safeguard your health. You need to invest in your health, and invest in your longevity, and invest in prolonging your life. So anything that could be an asset to your health, in my opinion, is a worthwhile product, even if it commands a staggering hefty premium, exorbitant price. So be prudent and utilize one of these products if you need to. I hope that you deemed this video to be insightful. Have a wonderful, marvelous day. Goodbye.